Hey everybody, Matt here. How you doing? Merry Christmas to everybody. I see that we got Hugo Homestead in here. Claire's in here. Hi Claire, how are you doing? Jason Whitaker. I actually, Jason, I did just thank you and Merry Christmas to you as well. I did just open your card. I actually opened it the other day, but then I didn't get a chance. I wanted to do it like on a video, and I was doing the live last night and didn't do the video, and I didn't bring it down into the gate. My cat's climbing behind me. This cat's so mean to me too. He used to love me, and but anyways, I was going to do it on the video, but I did it on the video that I just put out. So figured I'd stop on for a little bit tonight, do a do a little live, see how many people show up. I don't know how long I'm going to be on for. Just figured we'd come on, hang out for a little bit. So we woke up and we did presents this morning, and then we went over to my grandparents and my mom's and did the Christmas thing over there. That's pretty much about it. Might go hunting tomorrow. I was thinking about going this morning, and then I was like, this morning one of my buddies messaged me yesterday, and his plane flight got rescheduled from California to Cleveland. And I live relatively close to the airport, and his plane was getting in at 7 o'clock this morning. So I cruised out and picked him and his brother and sister up and drove them back to his house. Hi, Lila Newton. How are you doing? And we got Brenda Baker in here. And we got, let's see here. Welcome to my kitchen, and we got UKC fishing with Big Dan. Boom, we got Brenda Baker in here. Wow, we got quite a few people in here. I know it's Christmas, so it's kind of, I'm sure a lot of people are doing stuff with their families right now, but we're just kind of all winding down right now. We had a long day. Yesterday, we went to Amanda's mom's house, and then we had, I had the live that I did last night with Avid Fishermen. Hi, Rebecca Davis. How are you doing? Merry Christmas to anybody that just came in. Merry Christmas to you. Hope you had a good day. Hope that you get to hang out with your family. If not, hope you're having fun now. We're all family too, so glad that you could be here. I was real bummed. I knew Jason was talking from the Crockers was talking about going live tonight, and I didn't get a notification when he went live, and I got home. And I looked at my phone and I was like, oh man, I missed it. So when I get done here, I'm going to be going over to watch his live. And I'm sure I know a lot of the people in here that I've seen in here before have been in his live. So hopefully you guys got to catch up. I'm going to have to watch the recap. And I'm just drinking some coffee right now. I got this fancy coffee mug here. The Ridge Life coffee mug. I'm just trying to get myself woken up. It's been a long 2 days, so I'm glad I have tomorrow off. I was sitting there and I was like, man, do I have work tomorrow? And I couldn't remember. My days are getting all screwed up. I didn't realize that it was Saturday. Seeing football, because my Cleveland Browns were playing tonight, seeing them play, and then it gets you in that Sunday feel. So it'd be nice to have tomorrow off though. And like I told you guys before, I'm on my winter hours now, so my days aren't all that long. Hi, Michael Sanford. How are you doing? Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it. So if you could see behind me, I'm actually going to be switching some stuff up here in my basement. And I don't know if you guys even care, but I was trying to figure out, because I was like, maybe I should get a desk for down here for when I do lives and editing and stuff like that. Because I've kind of turned this into my little work area. I got a little electric, well, it's not little, it's actually pretty big. But I have an electric fireplace next to me. But this behind me, and I totally forgot, because I was looking on some of the other walls, I was like, oh, I could build like a flip down desk. These actually already do flip down behind me. These are two different sides, and they both flip down. I'd have to do a little bit of modification to get it where I could have them where they would sit straight out. But I think I'm going to turn this into my desk area, so I would actually be turned around the other way when I'm doing my lives. But I got some other ideas too, so we'll see what happens. Um, oh, Jason was only on for 20 minutes. He wanted to say Merry Christmas to everybody. That's still nice. I love that dude so much, and I'm glad that because he's not doing his regular lives now. I'm glad that he got on and said Merry Christmas to everybody. But he's been killing it with those tiny houses, and and the shed house and stuff. It's just that stuff just amazes me. Between like when I'm doing my videos, I'm just doing easy stuff around the house, and I can't get over how much effort he has to put into with the building, him and Jared and Matt all together. I mean, what they have to do the building, and then the time to go get the stuff. And, I mean, I know it's a full-time job, but I don't know how they put it all together. But yeah, it's and if guys, feel free to drop your links in here too. Share it out. You see new friends in here. I think most of the people in here are mostly regulars right now, but who knows who might stop in or who might just be watching. They might want to check your channel out. So feel free if you're a mod to go ahead and drop links. And if somebody isn't a mod, go ahead and do it. I'm going to try to put more mods in on Monday, and then I don't know if you guys all knew, but actually Ricky Ventures will be on with me next Friday for New Year's Eve. We're going to be doing a little New Year's Eve Backwoods Mindset party. So, Lila, they do make it look easy. I know. That's what every time I watch it, I'm sitting there and it's like, and those are all things that like I've thought about doing. And I thought about doing it before, and then I saw them do it, and I'm like, man, that's a lot of work. And then I start looking into it. I'm like, well, what could I have somebody else do? And what could I do? But I don't know. My goal is to get property. When, I don't know. I'm still looking. I haven't found anything that I'm like, oh, that looks great. But we'll, oh, you're one of Ricky's mods. Okay. Awesome. That's great. Yeah. Yeah. I love Ricky. He's been coming in my lives for a long time, but that guy, he puts out good content. Ricky Ventures does. He puts out good content, and he's still right there in the 500 subscriber range, and we need to get him boosted there. He's a great guy. He puts out great content, and I want to see that guy grow. I like him a lot, and I like his videos. He's just a fun guy. So we'll get him on, and we'll be chatting with him. So how was your Christmas? Did you get anything sweet? I did not get cold. Santa Claus actually left me a little note. Well, he left a note for my daughter. It wasn't for me, but he said that I was okay this year. And it's actually in the video that I just put out what I got. I got one of those little fire stoves, like the foldable, collapsible fire stoves. They're like, I don't know, like 4 inches by 4 inches. And they open up. And then you can put wood in there, or fire starter material. And I got pots, like little itty bitty pots for it. So I made my coffee this morning on it, and it's awesome, and it will fit my fishing bag real good. So there's a couple places that I fish where you can't have campfires, which really stinks. But I think I can get away with making coffee using this because it's contained and it's small, and I can put it in my backpack. And Merry Christmas, Poppy the Good Troll. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate you being here. And I saw we got Fishing Local 252. Merry Christmas. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you guys stopping in. But yeah, it was really cool. I went and tried it out, and I found out real quick how much was too much to put in it that made way too big of a fire. But it worked great, and it all collapses and folds in really nice and small, and it fits right inside of my fishing tackle box. So really excited about that. Hi, Blue Farm. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. Yeah, sometimes it's nice having a little bit of a smaller chat in here, and I do love interviewing and talking to other people, but I like being able to talk to people and being able to see all the comments. Sometimes it just gets crazy when I have somebody else on and I'm trying to talk to them and read comments at the same time, because you don't want to cut somebody off and do stuff like that. But it's always nice to sit here and be able to see your guys' comments and be able to talk to you. So that's what I got. Amanda, Mrs. Backwoods, she got some pots and pans, some new ones, which was super nice because everybody that's watched some of the older videos, I've ruined a couple of her pans. I fixed them, but I ruined them first. So, and those pans, let's see here. They have to be, I'm trying to think if we had them when we first got married. They're either, we'll say they're 13 years old, the pots and pans that we have right now. Just been using them, and we got them at the dollar store, but they work. So, you know what? Santa did a good job picking out those pots and pans. They're stainless steel, real nice looking ones, all different sizes. So hopefully that, and I know Darcy will, my daughter, you guys know she likes cooking and baking too. So hopefully she'll get some use out of that. Which also reminds me, I need to talk to my mom, because my mom a couple of years ago said she was going to buy me a KitchenAid mixer, and that hasn't happened yet. So I need to talk to her about that, because I'd like to have that KitchenAid mixer. I'm sure Darcy would like to have it too. It's hard to keep up with comments when there are a few thousand people in the chat. Well, I can't even imagine what you moderators go through. I'm mods in a couple channels, and I help post links and stuff. But when you guys got to pay attention to all that, you guys have a hard job. It's crazy. And that's what I had. And I guess it was the first live was yesterday since I hit the 1,000 mark. And I had multiple trolls coming in last night, which was crazy. So I've had them here and there before, but not regularly. So, but there were people in there that got them taken care of right away. So that's awesome. Yeah, the KitchenAid mixers are great. I've used them before. I worked in the job that I'm at now. I actually started off and I was a laborer. Give you a little background. And we do gutter cleaning, gutter guard, stuff like that. But I was a laborer. I started off. Now I'm in sales and I work in the office. But when I was working as a laborer, it's seasonal. So I would get laid off when the weather got bad. We did snow plowing and stuff, but we're in Ohio. It's I don't even know if snow plows have been out yet this year. We've gotten a little snow here and there, but I think we had one day with snow, and then we had some snowflakes, but nothing stuck. There's been no accumulation. So there's never constant snow plowing needs. At least not this year. I mean, back in the day, I can remember times where it was just constant, but not anymore. But anyways, I had to work because I have a family. I couldn't just sit there and not do anything. So I got a job working in a kitchen at a wine bar, and they had all sorts of cool stuff. And I worked at other restaurants back in the day. This was the fanciest restaurant that I ever worked at. It was real high-end stuff. But hi, Chris Tackett. Merry Christmas. How are you doing? You've seen one plow this year. I've seen a plow. I didn't see a plow plowing anything. I saw a truck driving, a dump truck driving around like a landscaping one with the plow on. But Lila is a great mod. I think I see Lila in every single live stream that I've been in ever. So she's everywhere, whether it's Ridge Life or one of the Crocker boys, or she's everywhere. Yeah, so I'm hoping we got the new year coming up. I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to be doing. A lot of the stuff that I'm going to be doing on this house isn't going to be for us to be staying here. And I don't want people, when they give me ideas on how to do stuff, I don't want you to get offended if I might not do it, because why it might be cool, like when we get a new house, I don't want to do it for somebody else. Now, if it's something that makes sense and we end up being here for a little bit, I might do it, but I haven't gotten too many crazy. I just want to put it out there. We had, let's see, Lila says we have salt trucks go by all the time. You're in New York, right, Lila? Is that where you're at? Oh, it was salting. Okay. Yeah, I saw a little ice when I was leaving my grandparents because we had rain all day today, and then it got the temperatures dropped a little bit. Saw a little bit of ice, but that was it. Oh, Florida, no snowplows. Yeah, yeah, that's what I thought. I thought I remembered it was New York. Yeah, yeah, I mean, we, it's been weird the last couple of years. We don't get as much snow as we usually do. So, which kind of stinks because I haven't like since my kids have, my son and daughter, they're 13 and 11. Since they've been alive, I can't think of any good snows where it's been, let's go to a sledding hill. Like where it was legit good snow. It always seems like it's garbage. Yeah, stop, yeah, Poppy. Stop bragging. That's what Lionel said. That's funny. Let's see here. Doris, how are you doing, Doris? Well, yeah, I mean, this is our house. We own this. We own the house that we're in now, but I know this isn't our forever home. So I just don't want to do too much to a place that I know that we're not going to be here for forever. Now, there are some things that I want to do just because for the time being, I can almost guarantee that we're going to be here probably for another year and a half, maybe 2 years. I got some plans, so I want to see them work out. So there is things that I'm going to do. Like I said, I'm going to be making these back here, and I can't even get them open right now. They're pretty. Oh, see these back here. I don't know if you can see it moving, but they actually fold down, and then there's storage behind it. And I have like tons of VHS tapes back there, but I want to. I'm confused what then that was. Hi, Half Century Farm. How are you? Oh no, yeah, no, that's okay. Yeah, we're thinking about like I need to get property, and that's the main reason that we want to move. That we're in the city right now, and I just don't feel like I belong here. I really don't. Um, it was the warmest Christmas here today that I can remember. 60 degrees here today, and didn't rain till tonight. Yeah, it started raining like first. Well, it started raining last night, but it wasn't raining. It was just we get sprinkles here. Upstate New York here stinks in the winter. Always feet of snow. We measure by feet, not inches. Yeah, Lila. I've been camping in upstate New York before. It's nice up there. I know you guys do get a ton of snow though. Yeah, Merry Christmas to everybody. Anybody new that's in here, Merry Christmas to you. Hope you're having a great day. Hope Santa brought you what you wanted and that you get to spend time with some family. And if you didn't, I'm glad that you're here hanging out now. So that's why I'm doing this. I like seeing my friends, and you guys are my friends here. So I was actually talking about that with somebody the other day that, I used to have people that were friends, but I never see them anymore. And I'm closer with a lot of the people that I've met on YouTube. I talk to them more regularly. We have more in common. That's the great thing. Even though we don't live close together, we have an awesome community. And, I want to thank everybody too. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm going to be doing with my giveaway for the 1K. I want to do something real special for everybody. I'm going to try to figure out. I want to do the best thing. So that's why I haven't announced anything yet. I'm hoping to announce something on Monday on my live, on my regular live. If I don't do it tomorrow, because I'll be putting out a video tomorrow. I'm a Southern girl and don't like the snow. Yeah, I do. It's a love-hate relationship. Like, I like snow when our cities get out and plow. And stuff's taken care of, or if we get like a nice dusting and stuff just looks nice. But when we get like just dumped on with snow, I just don't like it. We do. Yeah. I mean, all of them, it's crazy. There's like a certain group, and it's like, even in between the hunters, the fishermen, and then like the homesteaders. And those are the three categories that like I watch the most of, on YouTube. All the communities that I've been in have been just awesome. That just everybody's so cool. And it's like a lot of the people I've met, If I haven't met you on YouTube, I met through Twitter or Instagram, but a lot of the people that come in here I met on like either the Crockers or Ridge Life, maybe even Cold Beers. I mean, he hasn't done a live in a while, but MT Homestead, they're another great one. Hi, Mike Humphrey. How are you doing? Merry Christmas. I saw the picture of the puppies. They were adorable. Northwest Georgia. Yeah, I can only imagine. I know the same thing happens. I mean, I've seen it where, they get a dusting like in South Carolina and everything gets closed down when they get a little bit of snow. And the rooster, that's the best way to put it is if you're going to be playing in the snow, it's awesome. But when you have to work in it, it's no fun. And that's what for a while, like I said, I did some snow plowing. And if I wasn't plowing, we did residential. So I'd have to get out and shovel people's driveways. And when you're shoveling 60 to 80, or not driveways, shovel their sidewalks and like the walkways to their house. When you're shoveling 60 to 80 of those a night, you get really sick of snow real quick. Yeah, Merry Christmas, Mike Humphrey. Thanks for stopping in. I really appreciate it. Yeah, but that's what I mean. It's been real mild this year. We had a couple 20-degree days a couple weeks ago. That wasn't too fun, but it is what it is. We had one good snow where I had to brush snow off my truck. That's all that we've had, and it wasn't even that much snow. It was maybe a half inch of snow, which is nothing. I know the rule of thumb back when I used to plow was 2 inches. 2 inches or greater, and you plow. If it's not more than 2 inches, because the plow won't do anything. Yeah, I get it. I couldn't do the desert either. I like wooded areas. I'm really used to it because I've lived in Ohio my whole life. I've gone other places, but lived in Ohio my whole life, and you get used to it, I guess. But at the same time, when it does hit you, you're like, I wasn't ready for it because Ohio's weather is crazy. It's like today it was like 60. And then tomorrow it could be 22, and then it could go back up to 70 the next day, and it fluctuates a lot. Yeah, we have had a ton of rain, but you know what, Chris? I don't know if you've driven. I know Chris Tackett actually lives in my area. He's about a half hour from me. But the Vermilion River, Chris, I was there 2 weeks ago. Well, no, a week ago. I went down there, and it's lower than I've ever seen it. I swear that river's down like 3 feet. Even with all the rain we've gotten, that river's still down like 3 feet. I can't believe it. I can actually walk out, like step down and walk out into where the river was, but it's real shallow, and I didn't catch anything either. Got skunked when I went out. Born and raised in Phoenix, Arizona. I love living in. Oh, you're in Washington. Okay, right on. That's cool. Washington's cool too. But Phoenix, Arizona, that's a nice area. Oh, right on, Lila. Yeah. Well, it's actually my live that Ricky's going to be on. So, or if you can show up to that, but if not, I'll probably when Ricky does a live. I love being in Ricky's lives too. I hope I'll see you there. So you take care, Lila. Thanks for stopping in. Really appreciate it. Yeah. So I got to figure out. I got to figure out what I'm going to be doing hunting wise here. I still haven't decided if I'm going to move my blind, and that's what I was thinking about. I could go out and sit there tomorrow, maybe a little bit in the morning, because the kids and I are going to go to the store tomorrow because they got some gift cards, and my brother and my brother, their uncle, and their aunt gave my kids a Target gift card, and then they have some Walmart gift cards that they also want to. So we're going to go do some shopping, see what they want to get themselves at Walmart and now Target. So we're going to do that. But I might go in the morning. I don't know. It just depends on how I feel. Like I said, I was up early this morning. And I may just want to sleep in tomorrow and see what happens. I could always go maybe take the kids early in the morning, go hunting in the afternoon. But I can also start going hunting during the week now. So like I said, I'm doing the at work. I'm on winter hours, which is like 4.5 hours a day, something like that. Yeah, it's been dropping within a couple days after going up. You should come out for steelhead. We've been getting good numbers. Maybe I'll meet up with you, Chris. We can talk about it. I can figure out if I can get some time to stop out. We could go maybe meet up, do some steelhead fishing together. I bet that's cool that you're up that's really high up. 9,000 in Colorado. I had a buddy that lived in Colorado for a long time. He was a snowboard instructor. I'm having deer legs showing up in my yard. Uh-oh. Coyotes or wolves? Rolling with Raquel. And thanks for stopping in. I haven't seen you in a long time. I mean, I've just maybe missed you in some lives, and I've seen you popping in a few, but I haven't heard from you much lately, Raquel. Raquel, always feel free to send me a message too. Let's see what Rooster said here. I don't know why here we go. He's just saying Merry Christmas to somebody. Yeah, so yeah, I don't know if I'm going to move my blind or not. I haven't decided yet. We're going to figure it out. So if I don't go tomorrow, I'll be going sometime this week, but I am trying to plan on going tomorrow. I got all my stuff ready in the truck, so all I got to do is go out and jump in the morning if I feel like going, or if I go in the afternoon. But I just kind of want to give myself some time. That way, if I have to move my blind, I do have time to move it. It's pretty easy. It's collapsible. It's a pop-up blind. Super easy to use. So we'll see what happens. Maybe I'll do a video if I do end up moving it, show you where I move it to. I'm thinking that where I'm at, there's a creek that runs down the middle of the property. And I wish I could show you guys on a map. Or I did a video and kind of showed it in the video, but I think the deer aren't wanting to cross the frozen or the water right now. It's really deep in the creek that runs through the middle. So I'm thinking about putting my blind on the other side, which is quite a bit of a hike, and it's also an extremely long hike to go in the mornings to go hunt. But I mean, the spot right now, it's a good spot. I had a bunch of deer at the beginning of the season running by. They come by. I've seen tracks, but they're just not coming by when I'm there, and they usually do. So, oh, Matthew, Just Outdoors. Can't wait to see that, man. Yeah, I'll be checking that out. Oh, or do you mean that you're starting to record it, or it's actually going to be out tonight? Dogs are dragging them in. I'm usually around. Just been busy past 2 days. Oh, right on. I'll hit you up later, Raquel. Oh, you spent 4 to 6 months in South Central Colorado. That's cool. That sounds like a good time. I wish I had time like that. And Rocky Mountain Life Prospecting is actually going to be going live with avid fishermen and avid fishermen tomorrow. If you want to plug that, Rocky Mountain Life Prospecting, if you want to plug that, you're more than welcome to here. He was on yesterday kind of talking about it. So. Oh, you're starting to record it. Awesome. Well, when you get it done, I will be watching it. I look forward to it. Matthew Just Outdoors. That should be a good one. So. And feel free when you're in the lives to let people know when, when you release it, if you come in. I'm going to try to start doing some more lives during the week, just some little hangouts like this. I know eventually more people are going to be coming in, but we might as well all hang out while we can before it starts getting slammed. And sometimes it's a little hard for me to talk to everybody when I'm doing the interviews and stuff, because I'm trying to get those in. I like helping people out, and I like talking to people and people getting to learn more about people. But let's see here. Yeah, Colorado does look super cool. I always catch little videos and stuff. Can hear the. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but there's either police or fire going by right now. It's an ambulance. I have the right at the top of my street. I have the firehouse right at the top of my street. So sometimes it gets loud, and unfortunately, I have a lot of people that live around me. So we hear a lot of sirens pretty often, and it's one of those things why I want to move. It's just getting old. It used to not bother me. I used to like sleep right straight through the sirens, and anymore, I want to be with my family, but alone in essence. Just kind of out there doing my thing. So I do. The one thing, my goal for next year is I'm looking to get rid of stuff. That's something that I want to work on. This year, I did a little bit of that. I cut down on clothing quite a bit, on what I have and what I own. And I have stuff that like I put away, but like the stuff, like I don't have a dresser anymore. I have one little area I use, and I get all my shirts and pants, and I still have quite a bit of stuff, but I'm just trying to minimize and get everything down to what I actually need, because I started realizing that there's a lot of junk that I just don't need. I still like my stuff. Like I'm not going to give away or get rid of any of my collectibles and stuff like that. But let's see here. Oh, that's cool, Rocky Mountain Life Project. I think we talked about that a little bit before. What you guys do? Solitude of the country. That's how we like it. Yeah, Michael, I don't mind that stuff. So do you have full service hookups? I imagine I missed something in the conversation. Coyotes howling are way more awesome than sirens blaring. Yeah, I agree. And a lot of that stuff I was used to because where I grew up when I was a kid. I know I've talked to Raquel about that before. Um, Living in the country, I lived in the city for 15 years, and I'm so glad to be out of it. That's what we've been. Amanda and I, when I was in college, we were very, very poor. And it came down to the one point I was still in college, and I was working, but I wasn't making enough money. We had 2 kids at the time, and I was trying to work full time and go to school full time, and just couldn't do it. And we moved back in at my mom's house for, I don't know, about a year. And we lived out there, and that was Amanda's first time being out, more of a rural setting. I mean, it's more country, but for the most part, for the past 14 years, it's been city living for the most part. So, and I've enjoyed it to a certain extent. There are things to enjoy about city living, having stores nearby, stuff like that. I mean, it's like if I want to go downtown for something, it's a 10-minute drive, if that. But at the same time, it's also why I don't like it. Rooster says, yeah, I understand. I've been running for over 8 years here and I can't wait till I buy my own place Me and the wife are where we need to be, but dang, house prices jump, man. Yes, they did. That's for sure. And that's why I'm trying to figure out how to do this, and I want to do it the best way. I want to get this house fixed up enough where I can get most amount of money for it, but I also don't want to get into a market where houses are extremely expensive. So I'm just trying to figure out how to plan it correctly. Aaron, how are you doing? Thanks for stopping in. Merry Christmas. Um, yeah, so there's a lot of stuff that I have to think out and work out, and I'm going to be talking to some people and see what we can do. Like I said, I want property, and I don't even know which way I want to go. And okay, so that was, I see here. Oh, that's fun. That's all right. You do that camping thing there. That's awesome. That'd be something to do sometime. Maybe I should go out to Colorado sometime. Take Amanda and the kids. That could be fun. I have so many places I want to go. And I got so much stuff already planned out that I need to do this year, like places that I want to go. I'm going to try to do a lot of weekend trips, and I do have some vacation time. I got 2 weeks coming up here soon that I'm going to be taking, and I need to figure out what I was going to do. I was actually going to head down to Georgia to stop down and see Gray Mountain Farm. I was going to do that, stop down, maybe stop a couple other places along the way or on the way back. Just trying to figure that out. But I do have vacation throughout the year, so. Good night, everyone. Thanks for stopping in, man. Hi, Backlash Fisherman. How are you doing? Yeah, Merry Christmas, man. Yeah, we're just hanging out, spending some time together. Just got a good group in here talking. Um, are you serious? Raquel, I'm not kidding you. I mailed something to you 3 weeks ago. I think I can tell you the exact date. What date it was that I sent it. Let me see. Just bear with me. I'm just checking the. Sent it. I mailed it out to you on the 4th. So hopefully you get it soon. I paid the extra postage too. Yeah, I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna let everybody know what I'm doing. So if anybody does want to like meet up or something, like if I'm driving through, I might not be able to stay too long. But if we do something, I have to figure it out. I still don't know exactly what's going on. I got to check and see when I can get the vacation. Like I know I have 2 weeks, but my thing is I have to see when I can do it, and the kids have school and stuff, so I don't know. But I'll figure it out, and I'll let everybody know what's going on. So if I am going through your state and I would be passing by, maybe I can meet up with you. Maybe it'll get here for the Ukrainian Christmas. Yeah, I don't know. That bums me out though. I was really hoping you were going to get that sooner than later, Raquel. I hope it gets there soon. If it doesn't get there in the next, I'll say 2 weeks, if it's not there, let me know and I will mail something out to you again. Fishing Local 252. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on with well, actually, I do know what's going on with the post office. I have a buddy that works there, and he tells me how big of a joke it is, but they don't care. Put it that way. They don't care about their job or the mail or what they're doing. There's everybody that works at the post office, and this is what he told me. It sounds like they're just out for themselves, and it's a government job, and I don't know. He says he hates it though. He hates working for the post office. Who knows, Michael? Yeah, that's what I mean. We could even do that, but I mean, I may be able to hang out. We may be able to stop and get some food or something, man. You never know. Brenda, I didn't it wasn't a package that I sent. And I think I actually do. I think I do. I have to look. I have a receipt, Brenda. I'll have to look. I was thinking it was a letter, but I paid for like extra postage for it. So I remember getting a receipt. I'll have to see if there's a tracking number on it. But that's the first one that I haven't heard of somebody getting. So Corey and Cynthia Davis, thanks for stopping in. Merry Christmas. It's nice to see you guys in here. Love your guys' videos too. You guys are fun. I like watching you guys a lot. I appreciate you stopping in. Just doing a small little hangout here, just hanging out with some people. I'll probably stay on for an hour, like not another hour, but another 20 minutes here. Fishing, what does it say? Fishing Lowell, we got to get together this year. Wander Arts and Adventures, thanks for stopping in. Matt, if you go to Georgia to see Gray Mountain, I'll drive up and see it. Yeah, we could figure something out, Wander Arts and Adventures. I could probably always also get down to Florida. I don't see why I wouldn't be able to. So we can always figure something out. So that's not a problem, man. I wouldn't head down that way and not come and see you, Brian. Just wouldn't happen. So you're my buddy. I'd figure it out. I'm on the 252 area code of North Carolina, like him. Oh, okay. So I've been to some places in North Carolina where we camped. My family, we went a couple of years ago. We went to Outer Banks, but I've been through North Carolina, stopped a couple places. I love North Carolina. It's a beautiful, beautiful state. I love it. It's probably one of my top East Coast states. Probably one of them, if not the top East Coast state. But yeah, I needed this coffee. I'll tell you what, I don't know. I need to sleep more is what I need to do. I've just been going and going and going. Today, usually I'm like sitting up like this when I'm on the chats. I can't even sit up like this today. I just can't. I actually behind me, I had an extra cat bed that was sitting over to the side. I folded up the cat bed and have it behind on my back because my back's just been killing me. Yeah, Backlash. When we were down there, we were in Hatteras, is where we stayed. We found a campground there. And it was like, I think it was called like Ocean Waves Campground. And like they rented, like you could rent kayaks and they did the thing where you put on like the parachute and like they tow you around on a boat type thing. They did that there. We didn't do any of that stuff, but we camped there. They had they have a campground that you can do primitive camping, or you can do if you have a trailer like a pull behind or a motorhome. Like they have parking for that. They have water hookups and electricity. They have bathrooms and showers there. A bunch of restaurants real close to it, and I don't know. Like anywhere that you park in there, you're no more than 100 feet away from the ocean. So and I'm sure you know because you're from North Carolina, but the storms when we were down there in like August, and the weather was just horrible. I love that yurt thing, and I've never heard that. I don't know if I've heard the story of how you came up with yurt, but I like it. Oh, Frisco Woods. Yeah, we looked at that one, and then I can't remember why we decided to go farther south. But I think it was probably cost. That was probably, or it was already booked. Because when we were there, it was like prime time when people were vacationing. Emerald Isle, North Carolina, a few times. I love it there. Yeah, North Carolina's sweet. All right, Michael Sanford. If it's lower back, Williams exercises. If it's a real simple stretch that helps the lower back a lot. Okay. Williams exercises. I'm going to remember that. Claire says, grandkids wore me out, so I'll catch the rest of this tomorrow. Hope everyone has had a great Christmas. You too, Claire. And I understand it. Glad that you had fun with your grandkids, though. They're supposed to wear you out. That's their job. So you have a great night. And there's only going to be another 15 minutes of this anyways, Claire, so you're not missing too much. And I do appreciate you being in here. Hard to get up with the they stayed booked. Yeah, that's what it was like. I got lucky. I think there was a cancellation at the one that we went to, and it was literally like I could walk out the side of our camper and I was fishing. And then I had something the next year similar happened. You didn't get to pick like the spot that you got. We were pulling my buddy's tow behind camper, and we ended up getting where I was literally my camper backed up to the Ohio River when I was fishing. It was the best camping spot I've ever had. It was really neat. But I got lucky 2 years in a row with being super close to water when we were camping. Laura the Explorer, thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it. You lay down, knees up, bring one knee up towards the chest, extend the leg, reverse, do the other. I do those. Michael, I don't know if it sounds like you kind of know what you're talking about. I do those. I think it's my lower back, but I think it also has to do with my hip. I think I messed up my hip flexor. I'm not 100% sure, but I try to stretch that out too. It's been an ongoing thing, and I have not gone to a doctor about it. So I know what everybody's going to say. You need to go to a doctor about it. I do need to go to a doctor about it. I just haven't yet. It's been really bad for a long time. Shoot Dang Fest 2022, I will be there. That's going to happen. That's going to be a thing. I was going to go to the last meetup, and then I ended up being asked to work that Saturday. Couldn't get out of it. So I got stuck. But I was like all ready to go, but I am not going to miss Shoot Dang Fest. That's not happening. I will definitely be there. I need to come down and meet everybody. I've been talking to everybody in here for the past 2 years, and I still haven't gotten to meet anybody yet. Neurologist. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to look into it. I'm sure I'll have to go to a doctor, and then a doctor's going to have to refer me to somebody. They all need to make their money, I guess. I'm sure it's going to be great. Corey and Cynthia, I know it's going to be great. Jason Crocker is doing it. The guy never fails us. He always keeps us entertained. I've never not been entertained by Jason. So I know he's going to nail it. That's what he's going to do. Like he always does. But I'm super excited to get to meet everybody that's going to be able to go to Shoot Dang Fest too. That's going to be fun. Oh, did you Backlash Fisherman? I'll have to go back and rewatch that. I was running around, so I didn't get to watch too many lives today. I stopped into a few this morning, but I will be in there. I'll go and check it out after. Have you ever used a TENS unit for your back? I have not. Brenda, is that what Matt Crocker was using? I think somebody sent him one. But I do need to figure something out. So it's actually my hip. There was a fishing injury. There was a really steep hill, and I was trying to carry all my gear and go back up, and I fell backwards, and I fell funny. And then after that, my hip never felt right. So, and it feels like I might have tore something. I don't know, but it's kind of been like that for forever. What happens when you recognize the background of a fishing hole? Yeah, that's funny. That's what I always see people. They're like, I don't recognize that spot. And I'm like, oh, man. I'll have to look into it. Are they expensive, Brenda? You know, after I do my stretches, I always feel a lot better. And it can be for days, too. Are there more videos? I've only seen one video about Shoot Dang Fest, or like the Shoot Dang meetup or fest or whatever they're calling. I've only seen one. Are there multiple videos on it now? I have such a hard time because I'm like constantly going around from, and I watch all of them and I get the updates for all the videos for the Crockers, but it's like you got the Crockers, you got Coffee with the Crockers, Off the Clock, and I'm just like always trying to go through, and then I try to remember which one I watch what video on what. And oh, $25 at Walmart, Brenda? Dang. I'm going to have to look at that. It might not be bad, but I do need to, I probably really should see a doctor about it because I'm pretty sure I tore something. That's one of my biggest fears is that I'm going to need surgery. So we'll see. Wow, Laura, that's crazy. Yeah, I don't know how I'd react to that. I don't know if I'd mind. As far as I know, and there may be people that I don't know that follow my channel, but people actually knowing where I'm at, I know of one person before that has told me that they know where I'm fishing, and I don't care because he's actually we've corresponded and we live in the same area, and he's given me his address to send him stuff. And I got to go for an MRI first of the year for my left knee. Oh no, knee stuff always stinks. I hope everybody makes it to Shoot Dang Fest. I hope it's a huge, just a blowout. It'll be a fun party, that's for sure. And Backwoods is going to be there. Back in the day, and I haven't done anything crazy, and I haven't done any videos like that, but like the stuff that I used to do when I was younger, and now I'm like the Crocker boys are a month older than me, so we're all like around the same age. So we all grew up with the Jackass and all the crazy stuff. Well, I used to do a lot of really just dumb things. And there's old VHS tapes, I'm sure somewhere, but I rode BMX and I built my own bikes, and I'd come home bleeding and carrying bike parts and lighting stuff on fire and catching yourself on fire. So I was the northern Shoot Dang back in the day, but I'd like to have fun with those boys. I'd probably still do some crazy stuff if I got the chance. Brenda, well, I hope to meet you there, Brenda. If you do, that'd be great. Chris Hackett, it is you. You are that person that lives by me that knows my fishing spots. So we share fishing spots, though. Chris and I do. We talk about it. I do want to go fishing with Chris too. I never got a chance, and he's probably going to be the first one that I will fish with. And the steelhead, I guess I got to get out there to get some steelhead because I would love to have some in my freezer too. There are techniques they can use to avoid surgery. Surgery is a last resort for serious cases these days. Well, that's good to know because I don't want surgery. That's the last thing that I want. Black Tropical Homestead, thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you guys. Merry Christmas too. We went to Prior family reunion. Oh yeah, that's the one that I missed. Corey and Cynthia was the Prior family reunion. 2 months ago, I had a spine infusion. It was rough, but getting better and definitely worth it at 46 years old. That's what I'm 36 right now. So, and Merry Christmas to anybody else that has recently come in. I'm only going to be on here for about another, maybe another 10 minutes. So, because I got to try to wind down here and relax. Unfortunately, there is a VHS out there of me jumping off roofs, trees, boat docks, BB gun wars, etc. We used to, and I'm not condoning anybody to do this, we used to take the garbage can lids and the Roman candles and we'd shoot those at each other. We used to ride skateboards off of roofs, and the big light bulbs, the log ones, we used to smash them over each other. And let's see, Michael Samber, I was a serious case, neck nerve damage, spinal cord, 100% disabled. Oh man, I'm sorry, Michael. That's rough. Oh man, that's horrible. I'm sorry, man. I know, that's Brenda. That's what everybody. It just seemed like everybody had a camera out the whole time at the meetup, which is cool. I don't know if I'd be doing that though. I might be the one person with not a camera. Like I might not record any of that. Everybody else would be doing it. Yeah, that's a rooster. Same thing. It's that age group. That's what we had. That was our entertainment, especially when you lived. I didn't live a place where we had like the mall was 20, 25 minutes away, so it wasn't an easy place for us to get to. So it's like if we did something, it was in the woods and we were being dumb. The one time my friends dared me, we had sewage ditches and it was frozen over and they dared me to run across the sewage ditch and I went down and I ended up with sewage water, freezing sewage water up to my waist. Just fell right through the ice. Okay, yeah, have a great night. Thanks for stopping in. Really appreciate it. Yeah, Michael. Well, you know what? Things do happen for a reason. I do believe that. So I don't know where you stand, but I'm a religious person, and I do believe that God has a plan for everybody. And if you say that it was a blessing in disguise, you know what's best for you know what's best. So, and Chris Tackett, yeah, that was it. I ended up having to walk back to my house where my mom yelled at me for a while, and I had to change my clothes like out in the garage and then go jump in the shower. It was just a nightmare. Crazy Ed's Homestead recorded for like 16 hours, and I watched it the whole time. Brent, that's awesome. I do remember seeing that. I don't think I watched the whole 16, but I did watch a while of it. Maybe I could set it up though, where I could be filming and not filming at the same time, just wearing something that I'm filming constantly. I could probably work something out where I could do that. Skinner Farms, thanks for stopping in. How are you guys doing? Glad to see you in here. Merry Christmas. Haven't seen you guys in a while. Hope everything's going well. Lenore Bowers, how are you doing? Thanks for stopping in. There you go, Michael. That's the best way to look at it, man. I'm glad that you put it like that too. That's the best way to put it. And thanks, Brenda Baker, for putting Skinner Farms out there. They're great. If you go back and you watch, I actually did an interview with them a couple weeks ago. Might even be a little bit more than a couple weeks, about a month now, maybe. But I did a video with them, so you're going to check that out. Retired Rick, how are you doing? Thanks for stopping in. Okay, Chris, thanks for stopping in, man. I'll message you too. We'll figure out a time that I can go out. I got to figure out. I should have some time here soon, though. So we'll get out there and try to do some steelhead fishing. That's what I'm only going to be on here for another 3 minutes. I'm going to get off here at 10 o'clock and kind of settle down for the night, get everything cleaned up. I got a ton of cleaning to do in the kitchen. I had to make mashed potatoes and meatballs. That's what I took over for dinner at my grandparents. And I did that, and then I put everything in the sink, put some water in the pot so the stuff didn't stick to it, and took off. Got over my grandparents because I was starving. I didn't even eat today in the morning or the afternoon, which was a huge mistake. I'm supposed to eat with my insulin, and I didn't. I'm a juvenile diabetic, so I do need to stay on that. Matthew Jess Outdoors. He's another great channel. There's tons of great people in here. Everybody, if you don't know somebody in here, you might want to check them out because you might like the content that they have. And that's what I find is I end up going and I climb down these rabbit holes. I'll start watching somebody and then I'll see somebody else commenting and I go and watch them, and then I start watching all their videos, and then I see somebody else that's commenting on one of their lives. So, check everybody out, and you never know what you might find that you like. You might end up finding a best friend out of it. That's happened to me a couple times. So, just like with Wonder Arts and Adventures, great guy. Me and him have been talking for forever. He made me this. I don't know if you guys can see that right here. I wish it was a little bit closer, but I did a video on that. That's my logo. He would burn that for me. So if you guys need any work done, he's very affordable. And you can contact him. He can price stuff out for you, let you know what he can do for you. He does paintings, which I put up the paintings that he did for us as well. But his products, they're very reasonably priced. So please, if you go over, let him know what you'd like. He can work stuff out with you. If you check it out, he's a good friend of mine, and he does great work. And the stuff gets shipped out quickly too. I want to say I got this from the time he said he shipped it. It got here reasonably fast. So you're going to want to go over. But I did a whole video on his art and when Darcy and I unboxed everything, and he's just a great, wonderful, nice guy. So can't say enough about him. But I can say this about every single person in here, though. That's the thing. There's lots of great people here. And I don't want everybody to ever be offended if I don't bring you up and call you a great channel. I think you're all great. I spend time here talking to you and hanging out. And oh, see, Wander Arts and Adventure is going to be doing a new video. He got a new word burner for Christmas, which is awesome. So that's super exciting, and I can't wait to see that. I like art. I'm heavily tattooed. A lot of the stuff I did draw myself. Some stuff I didn't. Some stuff that other artists did, but. Oh, you're welcome, Brian. That's no problem, man. And his name's Brian over at Wander Arts and Adventures too. But he's got some really good. He's got some funny videos too. He's got this one that I always watch. I've watched it a bunch of times, but it always cracks me up. He's got like the Bob Ross hair on, and he's sitting there painting. It's a trip. He's funny, so he's a good time. Always got good stuff. But you know what, everybody, my voice is going. And I'm switching over. I've been drinking coffee. I'm switching over to water. I am going to call it now. I need to get some rest, get everything down. I'm having a hard time keeping my eyes closed or keeping them open. See, now I'm talking bad. I'm not speaking correctly. So I'm going to get going here and try to get some rest. I will. Any thoughts on my last comment? Did I miss something, Skinner Farms? I'm sorry. Let me see. I might have missed. Ooh, that would be cool, Skinner Farms. You definitely should do that. I think when you do it, I don't know, check YouTube's policy on the, I don't know how they are about that. I think some things are changing. As of January 1st, but I'm still sure you could do some stuff. So I would love to see that, though. That'd be awesome. But yeah, I got to get out of here, guys. I got to get to sleep. So good night, everybody. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate every single one of you. If you are new and you haven't subscribed, please go over, subscribe, hit that thumbs up button for me. And I'll be back Monday at 7. I go on, Jared Crocker goes on. That's 7 p.m. Eastern. Jared Crocker goes on, which is 7 p.m. Central, which is 8 p.m. So I go right before him. And then I get off at 8 p.m. sharp to go over and watch his. So hope that you guys can stop in there. Ernie the Hog Snatcher, thanks for stopping in. Where I'm actually just getting off right now. I do appreciate everybody. Thanks for being here. But Monday, I'll be back 7 p.m. Eastern. Hope to see you there. And hope you all had a Merry Christmas. Spend some time with your family if you can for the rest of the night, and see you guys all in the next one. Bye, everybody.